while we wait on Chris, I'm going to welcome you to Blackpack Homestead. Thank you so much for joining us for Vlogust. We have successfully posted every day in August so far, so it's going well. Today we're going to show you a little bit of the garden. I've got a pumpkin to harvest. I've got a pumpkin, and I want to harvest the sunflower seeds from that orange sunflower well, it's still there. It's just not blooming anymore. And the birds are starting to eat the seeds, so I need to get those before I'm not going to get any. And I don't think there's any tomatoes to pull because Hattie took care of that today. I had Hattie today. And so now Chris and I are going to just have a walk and talk around the garden.
Hello, YouTube.
Hello.
I'm fixing to move these quail. We've had some bird issues going on, so.
Yeah, I told them a little bit about how this one little male has been picked on many times. We've took him out, we've let him heal, we've put him back, we've took out who we thought was the aggressor, and then let the poor bird heal, put the aggressor back, and then put him back, and every time he just gets tore up. So this is like the third time.
Just
so
low man on the totem pole, you know?
Yeah, pecking order is vicious. So we're gonna go ahead and harvest him. You know, and that way he's out of his misery. God love him, because it can't be fun having everybody pecking your eyeballs out.
We've tried to incorporate him into
yeah,
it.
This is the third time we've tried.
He just doesn't cut it.
Evidently they don't dig him. Okay.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute. Before we go any further, I have to say thank you to Pauline. Thank you so much. She sent me these lovely pearls. Aren't they beautiful? She had written me a nice email telling me about pearls and all of the different colors, and how a certain color comes out of Australia's waters, and a certain one comes out of China's waters, a certain one comes out of US waters, and that's how you get the different colored pearls. And then she told me to check my P.O. box, and I did. And I had these beautiful pearls. She also sent me an everyday set that I forgot to show you guys, but I'll show you it in another video. This is probably the only time I'm ever going to wear this in a video, because I sweat entirely too much to have this nice of jewelry on. But I wanted everybody to see, and we wanted to say thank you, Pauline. You are too kind. You are always in our prayers. I mean, we're ready to come to California and visit you. You are so...
We'll drive. Forget all the animals. We're heading on.
We're going to go visit Pauline. But, you know, we just talked about that today. You are precious to us. You are always in our prayers. And thank you for all of your love and support, Pauline. You are precious to us. So let's let Chris move these quail, and me and you will go look in the garden. Okay, the first thing we're going to harvest is this pumpkin. Chris got to harvest all the pumpkins this year. It's kind of a thing we have. If you watch the Patient Pumpkin Picker, the original, you'll see why. But yep, this guy's well ready. He's nice and orange. I got my loppers, so let's lop him off. The longer you try to leave that stem, the longer he's gonna keep maturing his seeds. So yeah. Oh, Pokey Pumpkin. Bean leaf on my knee. Oh, there she is. That is a lovely... Well, it's got some issues with these squash larvae. Let's stomp them. There we go. But yeah, that's what those yellow fuzzy scary worms are. But there it is. Yay! Thank you so much, Dee. We've enjoyed growing these jack-o'-lanterns. Thank you, Dee at Homestead Rewind. She's a beauty, I tell you. That is the nicest one we grew. Grew right under the beans. Looks really pretty with those yellowy orangey zinnias. How nice. Beautiful. Yeah, glass is fogging up again. Yeah, visually impaired. We're gonna go on down here to this sunflower and figure out how I'm gonna get this head off without cutting the whole thing down. It still has these secondary flowers on it. Aren't they beautiful? So here's our sunflower way up here, and Chris just borrowed my snips. Ooh, this plant's still growing like a crazy weed. I don't want to break it, but I need it out of my way. Thank you very much, tomato plant. This one, the big head's right here. And I can already see where they took quite a lot of the seeds out. What's that? Y'all, woolly worm. Do you know what this means? Do you? Do you know what the, like, is it all black? Is it all brown? Are the ends brown and the middle black? Do you know that? I can't remember how it goes. Do you know?
That says it's going to be a bad winter, but...
Yeah, according to that, it'll be a bad winter.
Maybe we should wait closer to fall before making that judgment. It's been a weird year, y'all.
Yeah, he's probably going to grow a little bit. He's probably just hatched or something.
I'm going to set him off.
Yeah, go set him free. Alright, so, got my snips back. Sorry about the sweat, y'all. The humidity is real here in the south, folks. Even in the mountains. There's the big head. Can you see it? I just don't want to break the plant because it's still got flowers. Oh wow, all these are just about gone. There's just a very few right there. The rest of them they've ate or they fell. I hope more of them have fell. Now when I put these up, I'll just leave them like this on my porch and hope other birds don't find them and let them dry on my porch. That's what I do too. So, we're just gonna cut all these dead heads off. And since I didn't get a lot of seeds out of the big one, I'm gonna save some of the small heads. Oh yeah, he's making good seeds, but they didn't get them all. Plus I got this little guy too, that the birds don't eat that are gonna fall, obviously, and they'll fall here, and I'll get another big orange sunflower next year. Volunteer, just like that one was a volunteer. But see, it's still got beautiful little blooms on it. Yuck, something wet on that one. That's pretty gross. I don't know what that was. Hope it wasn't bird poop. Like wild bird poop. Yuck. That's what you got an apron for. I had a viewer ask this question the other day. And I think Chris answered it because I couldn't. How do you tell when a white pumpkin's ripe? I don't know. I really don't know. Chris may know. But I'm gonna go by the fact that its stem is starting to dry out and it's not gotten any bigger in a couple of weeks. And I just don't want it to get eaten by the bugs. So we're gonna go ahead and harvest it. This is the pumpkin that grew from the pumpkin plants that Ms. Linda, that works with Chris, gave to us. So I don't know how you tell a white pumpkin is ripe or not, or ready or whatever, but the stem is starting to dry out, if you can appreciate that. I can't really, yeah, see it's starting to dry out. So that's gonna be my tell. Still gonna leave as long a stem as I can because it will continue to ripen its seeds, which of course I'm going to save and cut that bad boy right off. Oh, I didn't get it cut right off. Still slightly attached. Dull loppers. And there it is. Clean it off. Clean it off. Come out of the jungle, my friends! Come out of the jungle! So there it is, Ms. Linda's white pumpkin. Isn't that awesome? Never grown a white pumpkin. I think it's the only one we got. I've not found another one. But this vine kind of struggled in its container before it got planted, like most everything in my garden this year. So let me grab these loppers and go set this pumpkin down. There we go! White pumpkin from Ms. Linda's pumpkin plants. Orange pumpkin jack-o'-lantern from Homestead Rewind Pumpkins D. And seeds to save from my volunteer orange sunflower. Yay! I thought I would bring y'all along to harvest the last jack-o'-lantern, and as far as I know, the only white pumpkin we have, unless one's in there and I ain't seen it, which is possible, folks. It's possible. Pumpkins will sneak up on you. And then their vines die back and you're like, holy cow, there's 5 or 6 more. But anyway, so yeah, so that's all I'm gonna harvest right now.
Sweet.
That's the harvest today, not counting the tomatoes Hattie and I harvested. Anyway, that's about it for us here at Blackpack Homestead. We thank you so very much for coming and hanging out with us today, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
God bless y'all. See you again, Blackpack Homestead.
God's blessings. Take care and bye-bye, guys. We love you.